friends and viewers. By surprise, I today found uh, one of the works of Mark Twain, and this is a very captivating historical tale. And this is the story of Joan of Arc, an historic figure, Joan of Arc, written by Mark Twain. So, surprisingly for me, I started to read this Joan of Arc. What is it about? Joan of Arc, this tale is written by Mark Twain, historical novel that chronicles the extraordinary life of Joan of Arc, a peasant girl who became a symbol of courage, faith, and determination during the Hundred Years' War between England and France. Mark Twain, renowned for his wit and storytelling, brings his unique style of to recount the remarkable true story of this young French heroine through detailed research and a blend of fact and fiction. Twain explores Joan's journey from a simple village girl to a military leader and a pivotal figure in French history. So, in part one of this novel, we started to know the name of part one of this novel is The Call of Destiny. The novel opens with John's humble beginning in Domremy, a small village in eastern France. John is portrayed as devout, spirited young girl, deeply devoted to her faith and driven by vision and voices from saints, particularly Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Marguerite. Convinced that she is chosen by God to save France from English occupation, Joan leaves her home and sets out on a tumultuous journey to fulfill her divine mission. In chapter 1, we see a prophetic vision came how to the Joan of Arc. Twain introduced the reader to Joan's early life, providing insight into her family, upbringing, and her first divine vision at the age of 13. This vision becomes the catalyst that propels her forward on her path to liberate France from the English invaders. The second chapter is the journey to Chinon. Joan embarks on a perilous journey to Chinon, where the Dauphin, future King Charles VII, reside. Despite facing skepticism and doubts from those around her, Joan's unwavering conviction and charismatic presence attract the attention of the Dauphin's court. Her divine mission gains credibility, and she is eventually granted an audience with the Dauphin. Here in part 2, we have the Maid of Orleans. In this section, Joan's role as a military leader takes center stage. Her remarkable military strategies, her victories in battles, and her influence on the troops earn her the title Maid of Orleans. In chapter 3, we see the siege of Orleans. Joan leads the French troops during the siege of Orleans, a crucial turning point in the Hundred Years' War. With her strategic brilliance and unwavering determination, she inspired the soldier to triumph over the English forces, lifting the siege and securing a significant victory for France. In chapter 4, we see the coronation of Charles VII. Following the victories at Orleans, Joan urges the Dauphin to proceed with his coronation in Reims. Despite facing various obstacles, including internal political strife, Joan's guidance and divine inspiration lead to the successful coronation of Charles VII as a King of France. In part 3, the fall and the betrayal. In this section, we see the tide begins to turn against Joan of Arc, we say. Her success breed envy and fear among some members of the French court and clergy. As political alliance shift and doubt sweeps in, Johann faces betrayal and treachery. In chapter 5, we see the trial. Johann captured by the Burgundians and her subsequent trial by an ecclesiastical court form a critical part of the narrative. Twain vividly portrays the injustice and prejudice Joan endures during the trial, where she faces accusation of heresy and witchcraft. In chapter 6, we see the martyr. Despite her fierce defense and unwavering faith, Joan is ultimately found guilty and condemned to death by burning at the stake. Mark Twain skillfully depicts Johan's courage and resilience in the face of imminent death. Her unwavering faith and belief in her divine mission to save France make her a martyr and symbol of inspiration for generations to come. So, part 4, we see the legacy and canonization. The final section of this novel delves into the aftermath of Johan's death and her enduring legacy. Explore the political motives behind Johan's trial and the eventual efforts to clean her name and restore her reputation. So in 7th, we see the aftermath. Following Johan's death, the narrative delves into the consequences of her martyrdom on the war and her impact on the hearts and minds of the French people. The focus shifts to the efforts to clear her name, the eventual recognition of her sainthood. So in 8th chapter, the epilogue, Twain provides a thoughtful reflection on Joan of Arc's life, character, and the enduring lesson her story imparts. He comments on the political and religious dynamic that led to her trial and emphasizes the lasting impact of her unwavering faith and determination on the course of history. So this is the story of Joan of Arc. In conclusion, we see Mark Twain tell us that Joan of Arc is a captivating historical novel that presents the compelling tale of Joan of Arc, a young girl who defied societal norm and overcame immense challenges to become a symbol of hope and courage. Mark Twain's masterful storytelling brings Joan's story to life, drawing reader into the tumultuous world of medieval France and the indomitable spirit of its extraordinary heroine. Joan's unwavering faith, courage, and leadership continue to inspire and resonate with audiences worldwide, making her an enduring symbol of strength, determination throughout the ages. So, this is the story of Joan of Arc by Mark Twain, and she was the courageous woman who led her country, France, toward her freedom from the English occupation. Joan of Arc. Now, later on, Pope John Paul had declared her as a saint now. I hope you will enjoy this beautiful and interesting story. Thank you.